Hello, Five Nights at Freddy's fans. It is me, your favorite green hedgehog again. We won't be doing the custom night, but we will be doing one thing. I've already showed you, it may not be on this channel, it may be on my second Five Nights at Freddy's channel, Ryan the FNAF Hog. But here's the deal. I used one of the best known strategies for that. I'm going to use a very old strategy that was the first known strategy used to beat 420 mode, and it's a very unreliable strategy because it especially depends on RNG near the end. Making sure that Freddy, Freddy takes long enough to sing his song and the phase before that. But anyway, let's get into it. It was before it was known that any camera, not just Pirate Cove, would stall Foxy's movement. So he'll assume that you had to look directly at Foxy every few seconds to stop him from moving. So we will go under that assumption, and we will start right away. Go to Foxy's camera. Wait for Freddy to laugh a few times. Thankfully, this game does not require headphones. This strategy was devised by Big Bug and made popular by Markiplier. Big Bug has not created a video on his YouTube channel in a very long time. Markiplier continues to upload content. Markiplier has revisited this channel since, but has not used this strategy, and has used better strategies that are more reliable at completing this channel. Make this strategy a bit more optimal by being faster with the sequence where I close the right door and close the monitor, but the only reason I can do that is because I'm playing on a controller and don't have to move the mouse really fast. This strategy was the only known method to defeat this challenge when it was devised. However, it is a very bad strategy in comparison to the strategies that can be used today. If you know Foxy's timing well enough, you can actually use a glitch in certain versions of this game that stop by only closing the left door and using the left light in a very specific way exactly when he arrives at the door. It only works in the original PC version of the game and not any of the remastered or ports, as far as I am aware. do not expect to get to 3 a.m. before 50 p.m. using this strategy. In fact, expect it to be very unlikely that you will win using this strategy. This strategy has about a 50% success rate given that you do it perfectly. It is still 2 a.m. and I am at 45% power, so you can see that this strategy is extremely power inefficient. Because of how power inefficient this strategy is, it heavily relies on RNG during the blackout phase. I am at 29%, 28%, and not even 4 a.m. yet. I thought Foxy had moved, but he hadn't. It's now 4 a.m., but we have quite little power left compared to how much we should. Ideally. Foxy has a movement opportunity, usually as depending on how close his natural movement opportunity is, his next movement opportunity can take anywhere from 2/3 of a second to about 19 seconds to happen. I let Foxy crash into the door on purpose. You will only drain 1% of the power I have. As you can see, we are at very low power, and this strategy usually involves keeping still if Foxy is far enough from attacking, as he takes 25 seconds even after leaving Pirate Cove to reach the left door. However, I will close the left door right away at this point right now. We need to hope that this sequence lasts as long as possible. It can last a maximum of 40 seconds. And an hour in this game is 86 seconds. This is the second phase. In the third phase, every 2 seconds, you have a chance of dying. That phase was very drawn out. That final phase where Freddy attacked. However, it had a chance of being slightly shorter. It had a chance of being much shorter. It most likely would have been. There was actually a very low chance. We got very lucky that it lasted as long as it did, because there is a 25% chance every 2 seconds for Freddy to jump scare you. So we missed several 25% chances, and while 25% may seem like a low chance several times, it adds up to a very low chance that you will survive it. Perhaps if I hadn't closed the left door, Foxy wouldn't have jump scared me, and I might have more time left over. Disadvantage of closing the door and raising the monitor this quickly is I can't see Foxy's position easily. Foxy has already moved past his first stage. It is possible to save some power by waiting a few seconds for Bonnie to leave the left doorway. However, this increases Foxy's chance of moving. So that increases the risk that Foxy will move, and in turn, the risk that you will lose the night using this strategy. Sometimes the timing is just good enough that when you check the left door, Bonnie will just have already gone away next time you check the light. And that just so happened twice. Since Foxy is in his last stage before leaving Pirate Cove, I would not take a chance. I think he is left. He left, and it's not even 3 a.m. If we can keep him in this position, or at least close to it, we may have enough time to stall him when the power is close to running out for Freddy to be able Foxy can take up to 16 seconds for his next movement opportunity to happen once the monitor is low. However, it can be as little as 2/3 of a second, so I wouldn't recommend relying on that. Using the recommended strategy, if you believe that there is a good enough risk that Foxy will leave Pirate Cove, you can check on him when the right door is closed it's recommended that you also close the left door in case Bonnie gets any ideas. However, this will usually not happen if you're just checking the left door for Bonnie all the time. Foxy is still in stage 1. It is 3 a.m. at 35%. I will keep track of the percentage on it. In the recommended strategy, you can leave the left door open for a bit if you see Bonnie in the line. However, with how long it takes to get to the right door in this strategy, I would definitely not recommend that, because he could have already succeeded in his next movement opportunity and be on his way to jump scare. However, the same doesn't seem to apply to Chica. It is now 4 a.m. I'm point past it. My vision is watering. It is very late at night for me, and well, I have been playing Ultimate Custom Night on Sensory Overload quite a bit today. It's 5 a.m. I will wait until about 2 a.m. I will open the door. Foxy will most likely move to the next phase. However, he will take 25 seconds to reach the left door. So, there is no way that he will be able to jump scare me in time. As I just said, Foxy did not jump scare me. However, I need this sequence to last the full 40 seconds to have a chance at reaching 6 a.m. And it only lasted 25 seconds. And I got jump scared again. This strategy is known as the Markiplier strat because Markiplier was the one that used it and is best known for using the strategy to beat this challenge. Big Bug, however, completed it first, and at the time that Big Bug completed this strategy, Scott Cawthon did not think that it was possible for this game mode to be completed, so there was no special achievement for defeating all 20 mode. However, once Scott saw that it was indeed possible, he released a patch to the game that gives the player a 3rd star on the main menu for completing 420 mode. As I said, a very small portion, at most 50%, I would say. Yeah, very small portions of the strategy are successful. I would say 50% at most. It's probably more like 20%. And I messed it up because I did not I did not close the door on Bonnie. That is my fault. That is my bad. If you get lucky with this night, you may not have Foxy move at all until you get to around the time you would drop the camera safely so that Foxy can't jump scare you before you run out of power. However, using this strategy, unless you specifically listen for Bonnie and Chichi's footsteps, which can be done and can predict their movements most of the time, you are very unlikely to even finish this strategy with any power remaining. I am at 1 a.m. I've used 18% out of 100%. I may want to take the fact that Foxy only has a movement opportunity every 5 seconds. However, that is a bad idea because I waited less than 5 seconds and he moved. I am at 2 a.m. with 64%, and that is kind of lucky. I may have enough power to have a much better chance during the blackout sequence, but that also depends on how long Freddy waits. He can technically wait forever to jump scare you, but that is a very, very low, infinitesimally low probability. As I said, I am not using the maneuver strategy because this is for educational purposes as to the original strategy that was used to beat this challenge. 3 a.m. at 46%. We are not doing badly, but we will need to do very well. Foxy has not left Pirate Cove at this point and is only in his second phase. He has only had now 2 successful movement opportunities. As such, I will not be taking any more chances waiting for Bonnie to leave on the left door until Foxy leaves Pirate Cove anyway, because most likely he will, because I can't control Foxy, even if I use Foxy has a 50% chance of being in Stage 1 or Stage 2. Luckily, he is in Stage 1. However, it is not impossible that even if I keep doing this as fast as possible, he will leave Pirate Cove a second time. It's unlikely that he'll leave Pirate Cove a second time at this point, but it's not impossible, so we need to watch out for that. So far, he hasn't moved a single phase, so it's getting even less likely. Alright, that took a little more time than I would have liked, but luckily Foxy did not move. I could have let Pika let the door up when Chica had gone, but I didn't. Trying to narrate this while I'm playing it is very complicated. I did not open that door. That was a missed opportunity. Anyway, it is 5 a.m. There is 4% left. I doubt that Foxy will make it here in time. However, I will take it a bit safer, depending on what you regard as safe. When it goes down to 2, I will drop the left door. Freddy and Chica can't get in here because I have not raised the monitor. As it turns out, it was not necessary at all for me to close that door, because Foxy never knocked. And that is the Big Bug strategy executed and explained at the same time. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was more an educational video than anything else. Just showing how strategies have been developed for Five Nights at Freddy's games since the very first, and since the challenges were first beaten. Anyway, with all that said, I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day, stay safe, stay cool, all that stuff, and I'm gone.